So, Season 2 of Ring of Elysium just came out and it looks pretty good. A new map and some new packs. So, without further ado, let's get into it and have a look. Let's start by having a look at what hasn't changed that much, and that's one of the packs called Glider. It's exactly the same as it was in Season 1. It's still really good for a quick getaway. It's still really good for a laugh with your buddies, as you can see here, and it's still really good at getting somewhere in quickly undetected. But it's still as useless as tits on a bull when it comes to running around on the flat ground playing a shooter as you are. It's up to you whether to like it or not. I think it's good, but it hasn't changed enough. Now, this one I found very enjoyable. The BMX. Awesome. I'm glad they added it. It looks good. It feels good when you're riding it, but when you're playing with a friend, and I think it's the lag-based issue, it looks super weird. But there is no better way to get around flat ground than on that bicycle. You can jump super high. There's, no fall damage when you say, you jump your bike off a tall building for a quick getaway. It's really solid, and it's not undetectable when it's coming in, so you can hear a bicycle coming easily. But as you can see here, I was taking some shots and needed to get away quick. It literally worked perfectly, and you can do flippy jumps and cool things like that. Fun. And the last of the packs is the Grapplehook pack, which is it's very fun. Not really like the zipline pack in Season 1, whereas that affords you to get out of multiple towns. This is interesting. You can grab onto, nearly anything. You only get 3 cracks at it in a row, and then there's a bit of a timeout between your ability to use it again. You can grab onto a tree, which is pretty cool, and literally just sit there. Your vision's limited. You can third-person shoot, and that's pretty cool. Easily, quickly looting. It's the best pack for looting, let me put it that way. Jump straight up to a third or second story, or while you're jumping down, you can also attach it to a wall so you don't get absolutely flogged when it comes to landing. So jump off a building, smash it into a wall, and you're all good. This pack is a lot of fun. I can see it being slightly overpowered if it were possible to grapple hook your way up onto the helicopter, which we saw someone do, but they didn't get in the chopper, so obviously that can't work. But the grappling hook, super interesting and really fun in theory. Great looting tool, also good for a very quick escape. It's pretty cool. Well, that's all the packs, and all that's left to talk about is the overview. It's better. The game is better. It certainly runs smoother and it looks a lot finer. I don't need to show you the still images of the game because you can see it yourself. They've added some nice dynamic lighting. When the lightning and the rain comes in, it all looks gloomy. It shimmers a bit. It's very nice. A couple of new cars, which is very cool. Police car, the Tuk Tuk, which gave us a really good laugh last night when we were running around. Convertible. All the four-wheel drives are the same, and they're still cool to bang around in. Very loud though. The gunplay is exactly the same. They haven't changed anything. All the scopes and guns are identical. Things will get updated as they go. Now, let's talk about the downside. The downside is that they didn't really change a whole bunch. I know on the outside it looks like they did, but there are a couple of things, and this is just my opinion, okay, just my opinion, that need to be changed. One is that silly bloody noise when you hit people with the bullets. It sounds like this. Way too cartoony. It's way too mobile phone game. Although it is 2 Cent, and that is what they do. They make mobile games, and very clearly they've brought this over to the PC world. It just isn't right. You don't need to have those overly loud hit markers, and nor do you need to have the actual visual hit markers show when you land a shot at distance. You don't have it in PUBG. It doesn't look or feel right. You don't need to know that you made the hit. You just need to assume that you did, and that's where the risk comes in. Secondly, or thirdly even at this point, there's still no OC servers. Now, I don't know if that's a bad thing, considering this game is very clearly aimed at the Asia market at the moment. You can play North America, Asia, and Europe, I think, now as servers. I don't think there's many Australians asking for servers because there's not hundreds and thousands of Australians trying to play it, which is a real shame because this game is super fun. Now, when it comes to frames, I don't really get down like that because I well understand that everyone's computer is different. Some people are running current, some people are running last gen, some people run super pigs with 128,000 gig of RAM, just ridiculous. And some people have really budget rigs that they've had for the last 10 years. So frames, if you're sitting around I am in the i7 world, nothing fantastic, anywhere from 60 to 100. I know it's a broad range, but it is what it is. So, overall, this game is fun. It's probably the most free fun I've ever had. And to say this would mean a lot because I'm a tight ass. This is a game I would pay for on the one proviso that there was OC servers available. I would pay anywhere from, I don't know, $20 to maybe $35, $40 for this game, Australian. It's worth it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy Season 2. It is a lot of fun. Play it with your mates. It's much better with your buddies. I'm Charlie. Much love.